working with the Vanadias already.
Okay.
You know, Ben, who's at Purdue,
Yep.
and Max and Luke, who's up at Michigan State now.
Okay.
Of course, they were the twins were in junior high, and Ben had just finished his freshman year.
Okay.
Right, so I was still growing up, working out with them and doing that type of stuff. So started coaching, so it was an easy transition. I actually looked at transferring. I actually took a visit here at Defiance when Coach Guerrero was here. So, you know, trying to figure out the next step in my life. And at that point, I was like, man, I love this coaching. I need to figure out how to do it. So I actually switched my majors. So got my bachelor's in like health science, was coaching. I was like, all right, well, I'm not getting, you know, I need probably find a way to coach college if I want to do this.
Yep.
So Rio Grande had a graduate assistant job open.
Okay.
So, you know, I met Coach Schweer and I was like, hey, you know, here's my resume. This is what I've done. You know, he's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like, all right, come on. I'm like, he's like, it's a little different than the city. You can walk out of Rio's room and you can see some cows. Right? So a little closer to Rio Grande.
Yep.
Or Western Brown.
Yep.
But, you know, I hated leaving Cleveland. I love the area. You know, if I could have lived there the rest of my life, I probably would have.
Yeah.
But, you know, I had a passion. I wanted to chase it. So got down there and, you know, been interviewing for or applying for every coaching opening in the country. You know, since as you do, right? That's kind of how you do it. And sure, like I had 20 or 30 interviews before someone gave me a chance. And you know, he had went and got an assistant job. So he kind of went a similar journey.
Yep.
And he even, you know, he graduated, worked at I think like Wells Fargo or something for a year or two. I was like, dude, I want to coach. So, you know, a lot of it ends up like that. And so it's funny. And I kind of told everyone, like, hey, I'm leaving to Rio. He's like, what the hell is that?
Right.
You know, and Trey's like, okay. So, you know, he's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And so, you know, went into that. You know, my dad was like, what the heck are you doing? He's like, well, I'm going to do this. He's like, all right. So, you know, went and did it. And then, of course, Defiance opportunity came up. And, you know, my vision for what I think the program could be, it matched a lot. So